What are we rolling with, Ali? What do we got here?
I got a hidden monster.
Hidden monster.
It's not ready yet. Let's just enjoy the sounds.
Fantastic. It's so tight and compact and no rattles. It's fucking awesome. Very nice.
Very nice.
I like this.
Success.
Very cool.
A great success.
Alrighty, so we installed a aluminum radiator, and I was experiencing a lot of pressure in the coolant hoses, so I was like, alright, it's time to get some electric fans. So what I got was, this is a Mishimoto 16-inch. It's a puller and a pusher fan, depending on how you want it. From factory, they come as a puller fan, so they pull. And this would be facing towards the engine, so it'll be in the correct configuration. We just have to make sure that we wire these cables correctly, and then you'd have the proper rotation, because you can, if you swap around the polarity, this fan will rotate in the opposite direction and won't be as efficient, because the blades have a specific angle where they push air or pull, depending on if you flip it around. So if you have this Mishimoto fan and you want it as a pusher, from factory they do come as puller, so you need to flip it around and then remove the, I think it's a 10mm nut, and then swap the blades and then put it back on. They do come balanced from factory. As you can see, there's like weights over there, so that's good to go. I did put the fan towards the intake side, or the thermostat. I do want to avoid as much heat going towards the exhaust. It's quite brutal at the moment, even with all the heat wrap and everything. So I believe this would be the better positioning, because it'll also cool down the coolant before the thermostat opens, so you don't have to wait if you had most of it on this side. So that's a good observation. So I'll install the radiator back again, and we can test the wiring. Alright, so we installed the radiator back in place. These are just temporary, so the zip ties will later get those radiator mount zip ties that go through and have a lock on the other side. So we just wanted to test the wiring. So what we have is the original ground wire, which is this one, and this is the low speed, which is a blue and I believe green. Don't judge me on that, but the other wire is a solid wire, so you can determine the difference between them for now. And it's a bit smaller, so this is the low speed. The reason I did put on the low speed, which is a smaller gauge wire, I believe the high speed is for aircon. That triggers the fan for the air conditioning, and do plan on keeping AC. So this is the condenser. I do have another fan. I did buy the 10-inch one, but it was a bit small, to be honest. I might get a 14-inch Mishimoto and flip that around to be a pusher, and then just mount it on by using this OEM bracket, cutting it off from here, so you can still mount it from the left and the right on both sides, and just to maximize clearance, because we do not have much clearance here. So that'll be another day. For the low speed on the switch, it'll be the one on the right. So the gray and black is on the left, that's for high speed. They'll be switching on the high temperature as well, so we want to be using the low temperature to maximize the cooling and prevent overheating and pressure and stuff like that. So the bottom wire is the ground, and the one on the right, or the one, yeah, on the right is the low speed. I'm very surprised with the performance. It's pretty good actually. Let me just fix this.